What's up, everybody? I'm Slaughter Movie Guy, and here's my worst movies of 2018. Oh, you know, these films were just bad. 2018 can be a good year for movies, and it can also be a bad year for movies. These movies were just really, really bad. You probably asking, Sly, why do you watch these movies? You knew they were bad, but when I went to them just to see, can I have a different opinion? But I walked out. They were just bad. But hey, I have a video of the best films of 2018, so you can check that out. That's kind of like the positive side of it, so you can check the video. I just recently did that, and this one is just kind of the negative side. Well, you know what? And by the end of this video, put down your worst films of 2018 down in the comment section down below. I would love to know if you've seen some of the crappy films. If you didn't, congratulate yourself and be proud of yourself, because you didn't have to sit through to watch these pile of horse. You didn't. I had to sit through them, and I don't know why I did it to myself. Before I get started on my top 10, let's start off with the dishonorable mentions. And they are The Happy Time Murders, Mile 22, Rampage, Proud Mary, Venom. All these films was disappointing. They were not great. But these films that are coming up are really bad. Let's just get started. Civic Rim Uprising. Oh God. This was during March of the March Madness tournament, and thank God, because when I watched this movie, it's absolutely one of the worst sequels. The first one was directed by Guillermo del Toro, the guy who directed the second movie. I did a review on it. You can check that out. This movie was just bad. Charlie Day as the main antagonist, really? It's almost like another Transformer movie. A bunch of robots fighting and all, but nothing didn't work. The execution, the concept, the directing, the writing was all bad. John Boyega, fantastic actor. What was he doing in this film? I don't know. This movie was bad on everything from the books. Wow, Gringo, Charlize Theron, David Oyelowo, great actress, great actor. These are talented people. Okay, the concept of like a business, like a pharmaceutical thing or whatever, could be a good, intriguing movie with that crime thriller and all that, and the business thing or whatever. It was just bad. Charlize Theron was just played out. She's a beautiful woman, but man, she was just played out as a sex symbol in this movie, on all accounts. And then you got David Oyelowo, excuse me if I pronounce your name wrong, but man, fantastic actor. He was just over the top in this movie. I hate this movie. Oh God, this movie it was boring. I realized when I watched this movie in theaters, I was really freaking bored out of my mind with this. I hated everything. The storyline just really got. I was trying to be. The first 10 minutes I was like, okay, but then with 20 and 30 minutes I was like, oh. This movie. Please do not watch. If you do, please, it'll ruin you. Please don't do this. Wow, The Predator. Shane Black. Okay, this is the guy that gave us Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Nice Guys, Iron Man 3. Hey, Iron Man 3. I find that movie enjoyable. So if you're one of the people that didn't like it, hey, you're good. You're not at guilt if you hate the movie. But man, fantastic director you picked in this movie, and the director played in 1987 Predator, and that was a good movie. This movie was horrible. I hated this movie. If you're one of the people that like it, that's fine for you. For me, it's one of the worst movies. It was horrible. It was played out as a comedy parody, and that's where usually a predator movie supposed to have this vibe of horror and suspense to it. And Keegan-Michael Key's in it. The guy that plays the Punisher from 2004 is in it. Thomas Jane. This movie was bad. I'm a big Predator fan, and this one really angered me in the movie theater. This is not a recommended film. You should not buy this on Blu-ray or 4K. It's not worth your money. You give me the DVD, I'll hate it. Wow, that was the Predator didn't anger me. Well, the Nutcracker really kind of angered me. I realized I'm not a big Nutcracker fan, but this movie was. I don't know what to describe this movie, the Nutcracker. It's almost like it was the acting was already bad enough, but the tones in this movie, it was like kind of happy at the same time, and then it was kind of like turned into some type of scary, creepy movie, and I don't know what was going on. It's like the tones would shift up in this Nutcracker movie, and this is absolutely one of the worst movies. I'll be honest, I was going to do a review on it, but the more I think, didn't really like this movie. It was really bad. I just like, Keira Knightley, great actress. What happened? Her acting was so horrendous in this movie. I freaking just, I wasted my time with this movie. I wasted money. Don't buy it. If you're a Nutcracker fan, please, this will disappoint you. I do not recommend this. Please do not see this. This is not worth your time, money. Go in the store, Walmart, Target. Please do not buy this movie. Yippee-ki-yay, Skyscraper. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's basically another Die Hard movie, except the 1988 version is better. This one was just Dwayne Johnson Rock. I can't imagine why The Rock would take something like this, a generic piece of property like this. This movie is just one of the worst action movies I have ever seen in 2018. The bad thing is the villain is not even compelling in this movie. There's no like a one set villain. It's almost like you confuse the plot is convoluted, and usually your action movies should have a good villain, and this one didn't. And I do not. This movie. If you like I said, if this is a movie where you think it's a brain off movie where you can just turn your brain off and watch it, you could do that, but for me, I couldn't. This was bad. The green screen. There's so much to talk about. If I did a spoiler of this movie, a review, or like a long debate discussion, it would last 3 hours because this is how bad the movie is. And we had good action movies, and this one was horrible. Death Wish was horrible. I really, Bruce Willis, Vincent D'Onofrio, the story concept interesting where Bruce Willis is a surgeon and then somebody kills his family and he gets revenge. Okay, this could be an interesting, like a revenge action type drama thriller. Oh my, no, it's one of the movies that bored me half to death. Bored me all the way through. I couldn't believe. It's like Bruce Willis didn't even care in this movie. If you look at Bruce Willis, it's like he's collecting a paycheck. That's what it seems like. This movie is absolutely atrocious. I hated it. I really freaking hated it. There ain't much to say. I didn't review this movie. I had a hard time just to like even go in front of the camera. Dude, don't check this out. Oh, Robin Hood. This is absolutely one of the worst, one of the movies that I saw the trailer, horrible, and Jamie Foxx, Taron Egerton, Ben Mendelsohn, great actors. What happened? I don't know. Check our review out. I said a lot of things about it. It's almost like they're trying to play this upbeat, like modern action movie, and it just fails on every level in the book. Please do not watch this movie. It's not worth your time. As far as I say, watch the Disney cartoon Robin Hood, watch the Russell Crowe, or other Robin Hoods. If I was to rank every Robin Hood movie, this would probably be the worst Robin Hood movie I've ever seen in my life, because this is really bad. I do not recommend this movie. Well, the truth is, I did see this movie. Did I dare myself to review it? No. This movie, okay, side note, no, let me explain. This movie is about a bunch of people a bunch of kids going to a trip to Mexico. A stranger tells them, basically to play this game Truth and Dare, and then they die if they don't do this or that. It's a dumb movie. Do not see this. This is absolutely a horror movie, and we had good horror movies, and this one really sucks. And it's really it's I'm sorry, it's dumb. Do not go see this. It's not worth your time. I say this movie kept me in there because there was so many dumb stuff I actually laughed at that was so stupid and horrendous. I couldn't help but laugh. But hey, it is not a good movie, but not stretch your imagination. It was laughably bad, and I really don't recommend seeing it. The one way to get through this movie, if you have a bunch of friends, then you can go watch it in the living room or in the den or something. Just watch it in a cookout, son. That's how you can get through this movie. But by yourself, oh God, it is not fun. But hey, don't check this movie out. The only thing I can say about this movie, this whatever you call it, bunch of dumb girls go on the internet to find this Slender Man, and one of them gets disappeared. The acting's horrible, directing, writing, everything's bad. It's all you need to know. I did a review on it. Just check it out. Just check the review out. I do not recommend this movie. Finally, whoo! It is over. Whoo! But it was painful to get through. And this is kind of split. I'm happy because this is a trilogy. If you've seen the first two, you know what I'm talking about. This is finally over with. This was number one for a reason. I had the worst. This is the worst experience in the movie theaters, and this is one of the worst movies I've seen in 2018. I'm not kidding. I went to the movie theater thinking this could be a little bit better. This one should be better. The first two was absolutely trash, garbage juice, everything from horse to everything. Really, the storyline is about basically it's the exact same thing, except they get married, they go on a honeymoon, they have sex, and then what they had in this movie is somebody to race the time to save somebody. That's the movie. It's the exact same as the first two. You're not missing anything. So if you're really looking forward to this third movie, please don't buy this on DVD. I can't believe it is a romance movie. Usually romance movies supposed to be sexy. There's nothing sexy out of this movie. That's the thing about it. It's really cringeworthy. Everything was horrible from beginning, middle, and end. The acting, oh my God. Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan, how you say his name, fantastic, talented people. Why did they waste their time for a third movie like this? I don't know. The acting is so horrendous. The romance scenes are just, it's not even like easy to watch as a romance movie. I would not, boyfriend, girlfriends, or couples, please do not take your loved ones to see this movie. Engaged. This ruin your relationship. This movie, I do not recommend this. This is horrible. And you know what? If you just change your brain, you flip your brain to look at it, how horrendous it is, you might can get through it. Because there was some, I just realized, I was like, okay, as the movie was going on the first 10, 13 minutes, I was like, okay, this is a bad attempt movie. So I just laughed at it. It's just horrible. It's one of the worst movies of 2018. And your list might be different, but for me, this is absolutely horrible. And that's pretty much my worst movies of 2018. I'm looking forward to 2019. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed this video. This the worst movies. I hope you enjoy the best films of 2018. Pretty sure you enjoy that. Glad to share my thoughts about my best and worst movies of 2018. I'm really looking forward to 2019. Can't wait for it. I did my YouTube channel this year. My first time doing YouTube channel this year. I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm glad I did reviews. I can't wait to go on in 2019. I really can't wait. It's going to be fun. Can't wait for the new release movies. Hoping they're good, but pretty much they could fall into my worst films of 2018. So they could fall like 2018. That's what I meant. So they can fall like worst films, but hope we can see some good films. Hope they don't disappoint. So, thanks guys for watching my video. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Anyways, if you like this video, click thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and the bell button. That's so I can see you next time on Slot a Movie Guy. Peace and a Happy New Year 2019. I can't wait.